Hello and welcome to Mind, Body, and Zen. Thank you so much for joining me on this new journey into the unknown. Since it's our first video, I felt it was fitting to start at the basics. I wanted to address the outsider's perspective on meditation. Anyone who might be feeling like they can't seem to get themselves started in a routine, or perhaps they don't understand the benefits or the purpose of meditation, or maybe they've tried meditation and feel like they failed, that it didn't work for them, or maybe that they're not capable of meditating. Now, to anyone who has experience in meditation, and I hope you find this video relatable, informative, and maybe it'll even help with your conversations with those around you who are also struggling, or maybe even resistant to starting their own meditation practices. But just in case, I will put a timestamp down in the description below. That'll jump you right to the breathing meditation portion of this video. I take no offense. Now, when talking to people about meditation and trying to help people get into a better headspace, the most common questions and comments I get from people on the outside of meditation are things like, I don't really understand the point of meditation. What's the purpose of it? Or I tried meditation, but it just doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't work. Or my favorite, and probably the most common, is isn't meditation just sleeping but sitting upright? Now, let's address the first one. What's the point of meditation? From the time you wake up, you're on your phone, to getting ready for work, to going to work, on your lunch break, you're on your phone again, you come home, you're binge watching TV. We don't realize how often we're constantly taking in information, how often we keep our brains running on a treadmill, repeating this routine day after day. Without even realizing it, we tend to treat our brains and our minds like machines. And they're not intended to run like that. They can do a lot of amazing things, but we have to give them breaks, and we have to allow them to relax. And what ends up happening when we run that long is we suffer emotional and cognitive overload. And what that is basically that you can't continue to function at the level that you need to in order to complete daily tasks. And it's all because your stamina, your health, and your well-being are all overworked. Now just ask yourself, when was the last time you sat and did absolutely nothing? I mean, nothing. You didn't listen to music, you didn't have the TV on, you just sat in silence and just stared at the floor maybe, or just closed your eyes for a moment. It's probably been a while, right? Well, what meditation offers us is a break from all the chaos of our minds, all those active thoughts we have that are telling us all the things we have to do each day, or what the future might hold for us and we're stressing about that, or what the past won't let us forget. Meditation allows us to relax in a moment, to sit, to shut everything else off, and to focus inward. It's just a wonderful break. Now, on to those of you who think that maybe you've tried meditation and it didn't do anything for you, or that you think your brain is just too overactive. There's no way that you can actually sit in silence, that meditation can feel a little bit painful for you. A lot of people experience this, and this is my perspective on that. You can't force yourself to meditate. You can't force other people to meditate. So much about the fabric of meditation requires a willingness from us to participate in that moment, almost like surrendering to that moment and whatever it may offer, because in meditation we cannot have expectations. We're about being in the present, not about what's to come. It's about surrendering and sitting and recognizing what's going on in that moment, because all we do in meditation is observe, notice, and focus. And when thoughts arise, which they do, which they definitely will, just let them pass. And the more you practice this routine, the easier that will be. Obviously, you wouldn't expect to become a bodybuilder your first time at the gym. And you shouldn't expect to have meditation figured out, or that it's going to come naturally to you the first time you try it. So if you try meditation and a thought arises, it's very important that you don't tense up resisting it, or that you don't get angry because thoughts continue to arise. Your mind is designed to experience thoughts. It is important that we give ourselves permission to participate in that moment, to get to that awareness. If you are meditating and thoughts arise, let them pass. Don't resist them. Don't get angry that they arise or that they pull your focus. In some meditations, it's even encouraged to smile when you recognize that a thought has arisen and bring your focus back to the breath. Observe the thought and let it go. Now, to those of you who have the idea that meditation is just a stone's throw away from sleeping, it's understandable. From an observational standpoint, meditation does appear to be like sleeping. But this is so pivotal to the position we put ourselves in and the space we allow ourselves to be in when meditating. It is so pivotal that we stay in a state of alert softness. It sounds a little bit like an oxymoron, I know, but that's what we're hoping to do. So when you start a meditation, it's typically recommended that you get into a comfortable position, and they recommend either sitting up, back straight, or you can lie down. Now, I know a lot of people who have back issues, and sitting upright for an extended period of time can be very uncomfortable and actually painful if they do it for too long. So for those people, I highly recommend laying down. The important thing is that you're comfortable, because when we're meditating, we're trying to get to a place without a lot of stimulation, without a lot of distractions. And so while it is important to remain alert and focused, it's also important that you're comfortable. So we say sitting upright or lying down or whatever works for you. Also, you want to be in a space where you'll be free from distractions. Now, not a lot of us have that, right? We're all living in various living situations. Maybe you don't have a lot of privacy, or maybe you don't have a lot of time, and you have to meditate in a bit more public places. That's okay too. The important thing is that we develop the habit when we're first starting out, because we need to exercise that muscle. We need to exercise our awareness to get it strong enough that when thoughts and distractions occur, it's not as difficult for us to bring our focus back to ourselves, back to the moment. So if you don't have a place where you can meditate freely without distractions, understandably, even now as I'm filming this video, I've got cats and neighbors and all kinds of things happening, but that's okay. That's what meditation is here for. It's here to help us process all of those things so we're not reactionary and we're just present. So just try to find a place with as few distractions as possible and do your best to do the meditation. It's not about being perfect, it's about doing your best. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the following meditation.
Welcome, and thank you for joining me in this breathing meditation exercise. I'd like you to begin by finding a comfortable position. You can sit on the floor, in a chair, lying down, whatever is most comfortable for you. And when you are ready, I want us to begin with a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in, feel the sensation of your body expanding, your chest widening. Maybe you feel your stomach filling up. You feel your shoulders broaden. And with each exhale, you feel your body soften. Notice these sensations. On the next exhale, I'd like you to gently close your eyes and allow your breath to return to its neutral state. Now I'd like to help you relax your body before we begin. We're going to go through the body, starting at the top of the head and work our way down. Bring your awareness to your forehead and allow the muscles to relax. Allow the muscles behind your eyes to relax. Allow your jaw to relax. Relax the muscles in your shoulders. Relax the muscles in your arms, in your hands, letting them rest gently on your legs or in your lap. Relax the muscles in your thighs. Relax your knees. Relax your calves, your shins, your ankles, your feet. And just allow yourself to observe the weight of your body pressing down against the seat, the floor beneath you. Observe this sensation. Don't judge it. Don't try to change it. Just try to notice how it feels. Now let's bring our awareness back to the breath. Observe the breath. Notice how deep or shallow it is as you inhale and exhale, not forcing anything, not changing anything, just observing. What is the breath doing on its own? Try to follow it from where it begins, maybe starting at the tip of the nose, in to the throat, down into your chest, into your stomach. Maybe you feel it in your diaphragm. And then feel the sensations as you follow the breath back out again, feeling your body soften. If you notice that your awareness has drifted, that's okay. Acknowledge the thought you were having. Let it pass and return your awareness back to the breath. If it helps, you can count the breaths up to a count of 10, starting with 1 on the inhale, 2 on the exhale, before starting over again. And if your awareness drifts away again, do as we did before, observe the thought, let it go, and pick up where you left off in the count. Now let's bring our awareness back to the body, back to the room we're sitting in. Notice how you feel in this moment. Notice how your body feels. Feel the air against your skin. Notice the sounds around you. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. But before you move or get up to do the next thing you need to do today, just sit in this moment and sit with this feeling. Notice how you feel, having given yourself time to relax and breathe. And as you carry on throughout your day, try to take this feeling with you in everything that you do, this gentle awareness. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.